Games episode of Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. Today we are jumping in. I think we're in section 11 right now. I think we did finish up the last missions to move to the last sector, but I think we still got a few planets we can explore. So I think we're going to jump in and finish exploring what we have left in sector 11. Then we'll jump into 12, and maybe we'll see the end of the game today. See what kind of ending we get. But here we go, getting ready to load in. Okay, just waiting for it to load. Give it just a minute. We're loading up here. So if you guys haven't caught the other episodes that we've played, make sure to go check out that playlist. We do have the demo that when it came out long ago, plus we have all the episodes up till today. So make sure you fill yourself in and got everything going that you can be up to date. There we go, we're 85%, almost in. 95. There we go, should load in, hopefully. There we go. Okay, kind of zoom out here, see kind of what we got going on. Let's kind of give an overview of what we got for our ship. So you see we're upgraded level 6 on the warp core. Available energy. I'm sure that's not right because we haven't started. Oh, we got 500. We got a limit of 5,000. We're at 490, so we're pretty good there. Looks like we've got a few battery systems, so we're really good there. Okay, let's check out our morale. Uh, 59 without quarters. Okay, I don't know if that's correct. Let me jump back in and get the ship moved once, just to make sure everything is good. At least for now, let's jump back here and see if it changes. Okay, so no, minus 270 max morale, because we got without quarters. I think it's all board, ain't it? Oh no, we got crew without quarters too. What is going on? Okay, let's go ahead and figure out what's going on with that. Let's jump into our ship. Why do we have crew without quarters? And it's 59 board crew without quarters. Increase 10 to 20. I really want to do no, because our morale's still good. Even though we've got that penalty, I think we're still okay. Yeah, so our regular crew are fine. We're good there. Jump back in the system. Okay, so it looks like we've kind of done everything in this sector. We do have 2 other systems that we really didn't go to. Let's go ahead. Got a Borg spear there. Got one there. Let's go ahead and fly here. Hey, welcome in, sweet dude. Welcome in. Oh, buddy, the ship's really filled up since last time. Oh yeah. Okay, what do we get? Research is done, so let's go ahead and enter the ship. I'll go back to it and show it in just a minute. Okay, so what else do we want to do? What can we do in Borg? Anything really gonna help? What's this do? We have to do that to increase, but I'm not too worried about that right now. Not worried about that. Okay. Combat. I think we're good because we're still outmatching the other ships hugely. Probably should upgrade our disruptors. Increase phaser damage by an additional 15%. Disruptor array by 15. So at least we can make our weapon hull reinforcement, increase our hull, which I think we're fine. Increase rewards after I won combat by 50%. That would help on supplies. Hey Zona, welcome in, welcome in. What's this do? Increase morale gained after one combat. Okay, so don't really need all of that. Sensor array level 3. Zona, everyone's watching. Very cool. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Appreciate you hanging out with us today. Food I'm not having issues with, so we're good there. Maybe we just do sensor array level 3. Let's go ahead and get that going. We'll kind of look at the ship. Friendship 1, accept comms. Good Shepherd, accept comms. Okay, so apparently when we got into this, we got missions right away. But we've got massive ship layouts. We got a little Borg section of the crew, got the shield matrix, regeneration coves, regeneration alcove. So, what do we got there? We got the cutting beam room. So yeah, so none of that can be upgraded yet. Shields, I think we've got level 2 shields on all 3 of those, so that's amazing. Holodeck level 2, yeah. 2 sick bays, which really I don't need the second one active all the time, but got an automatic repair unit facility, so this automatically repairs the hull, so I don't have to do that much anymore. Torpedoes, pretty good. We got our crew quarters pretty much right here. We did build some big batteries. As you can see, our battery capacity is now 2280, so for some reason we do run out of energy. We got quite a bit of backup energy. Laser control room, disruptor array. We can actually upgrade that. Might as well. Biolab, crew quarters. I don't think we can do any more upgrades on crew quarters, can we? No. Mess hall, we should be pretty good. We got double food rations, premium replicator rations, normal food rations. So we are actually doing, of course we got another large battery bank there, we got a small battery bank there. I would say overall the ship is doing phenomenal. Okay, so here we go. Let's jump back in. And what are we getting? We got Good Shepherd, Friendship 1. I guess we'll do both, but let's start with, I guess we'll start with Friendship. See what that does for us. 709 to Captain Janeway. Astrometrics has notified of a Starfleet probe named Friendship 1. Okay. Oh, this is where it caused, I think, the radiation on the planet. Interesting, the probe was launched almost 300 years ago to establish first contact. Friendship 1, we, the people of Earth, greet you in the spirit of peace and unity. As we venture out on our solar system, we hope to earn the trust of other worlds. We offer our knowledge freely with the hope that one day we will stand on your soil and extend our hand in friendship. In 2067, before even Starfleet and the Prime Directive were established, the people of Earth launched a probe called Friendship 1 to reach out to other species, to pave the way for manned missions that would follow. Packed with information, scientific technology database, the probe vanished 130 years ago. Based on the probe's last known coordinates, let me guess, we're in the neighborhood. Affirmative. The database contains a standard order from Starfleet Command. It's highly prioritized search and recovery mission for Friendship 1. Well, we are a Starfleet vessel. Obey Starfleet's orders, search the probe, ignore Starfleet orders. We don't have time for this. We are Starfleet, so let's keep obeying the rules. I'll take us a little off course, but if the probe is still intact, we'll be retrieving a little piece of history, plus the morale. There we go. How do you intend to approach this, Captain? Okay, so what do we got? We got stellar cartography, 80%. We can let Harry Kim do it at 90%. We can do Science Lab, can do it at what, 85? Sensor Array can do it at 60, which we're upgrading our Sensor Array, but even I think upgraded it'll probably only be like 70. So basically, Harry Kim is pretty much the best option here. So let's Harry Kim search. Mr. Kim, run a system-wide sweep. See if you can find anything about the probe's last known location. On it, Captain. I got it. The probe is in a nearby uninhabited Class M planet. Of all the dramatic possibilities, imagine we find the probe at a galactic garage sale. Funny, Mr. Paris. Now, team. Looks like we're going to see part of Earth long before we were hoping so. Helm, set course for the coordinates. Recover Friendship 1 from the Class M planet. Okay, I wish that would... I don't like that that's going to beep the whole time. But okay. That Friendship 1? Yes, it is. Let's go do it. We're only doing one mission at a time, because if it takes away team members, I don't want to lose them. Captain, we reached our... Continue. Enter in orbit, Captain. Wait a minute. There's signs of civilization down there. Buildings, roadways... Antimatter reactions off the charts. 6,000. There's no way life could exist down there. Antimatter. It shows you it must have destroyed itself, much like our ancestors nearly did. Anti-radiation vaccine. Oh, I'm so glad we got that. 100% chance to prepare an anti-radiation vaccine before sending. We already got it, so we can go ahead and send them down. Janeway to Doctor. The away team will take a closer look at the planet. Make sure the vaccine against radiation is beforehand. This dude, how long are you gonna be streaming today? I'm gonna nap with my son. I'll check back with you, bro. Not today. I'll catch you the next time. I'll be streaming for a few hours, so I'll probably still be around. But yeah, thanks for coming in, and I'll probably still be around. Go and check back later. The Doctor. I must voice my disapproval, Captain. No Earth relic justifies such a risk. 6,000 is a catastrophic level, even a vaccine with potential for cellular damage. As much as I agree with you, Doctor, I had my orders. As if my professional opinion doesn't matter. Don't get grumpy about it, Doctor. Okay, so I need a saboteur. I don't think I have a saboteur. Oh, yeah, I do have a saboteur. And then it fills out one of the skills. Okay. So, we need diplomacy, engineer. No, we don't need a medical, we need a science. Or same thing, but a lower skills. 77. That covers pretty much all of them there. So does Lana. Okay, so level 8, so he'll gain skill. Let's see, who else do we got? I could do Kim. What level is he? 9, so he could get to level 10. He covers this and this. Helix, no. I could take 7, but she's already level 10. He's already level 10. I want to try to get people to not level 10 up. He's lower, so he'd have to have assistance. So if I take... I could take Egypt too. He could level up. I take Egypt. And I take Tuvok. That should double me up on everything. Okay, so that should be a pretty good loadout for this mission. Let's see how it goes. I know in the show, I think it was Paris and Kim that went. We're on the surface now. Anti-radiation vaccine is holding up. Quite chaotic down here. Lots of debris, like a bomb went off. Look for interesting clues. Saboteur analyze environment, determine whether it was an accident. Let's go ahead and do that, and that gives us a good chance for crits. And what skills is next? I'd have to use phasers next. Okay, so that's what we're gonna have to do. So let's go ahead and do this. No crit. The away team finds no evidence of an attack. The destruction appears self-inflicted or accidental. The best theory suggests a power grid failure leading to an explosion that destroyed the planet's infrastructure. We're getting an antimatter signature 90 meters this way. Missile silos. Conduct general search of the missile silos. Examine the warheads. And examine, that's a pretty good failure. He could do it by himself. I think we'll do that. He's just going to conduct a general search of the missile silos. See how this goes. No crit on that one either. The away team discovers most of the equipment is still functional, which is strange given that the civilization appears long extinct. Even more intriguing is the technology seems remarkably familiar. Wait, we're getting a strange signal from behind the silo, a cave. But there's more. Laboratory. Examine the laboratory equipment and technology. Analyze the purpose of the laboratory. Examine the cave. Okay. So what are we going to do here? Who went last time? Tuvok went last time. We examine the cave. Chance for failure. That gives us food. I think we'll take food over. Go ahead and do both of them just to make sure we succeed at it. And we got a crit. The team examines both the lab and the cave we checked out that day. Magnesite deposit in the wall, which would have at least partially protected the inhabitants from the radiation. The team wants to continue to search. Suddenly, contact lost. Yeah, see, I knew something was going to happen. Okay, so he's level 9, level 7, level 8. Good deal, so it's working out. I'm trying to get all my characters leveled up. What happened? Can we contact the team? I'm trying captain, but no response. Communication channels are open, but there's no one on the other end. So I'm receiving their life signals. They're entirely with any accuracy. Transport lock possible. Captain, we're being hailed from the surface. No familiar signature. Perhaps you can find another way to contact on screen. Who is this? Captain Catherine Janeway, the Federation structure of the USS Voyager. Who am I speaking to? Burn. Crewmen are my prisoners. Why? We haven't done anything to harm you. You committed genocide. Speechless. think there's been a misunderstanding. We've arrived here. You're from Earth. You're going to pay for what your people did to us. I'm sorry. I didn't know what you're talking about. What do you want? I want you to get off this planet. Find us a new home. Home where we can breathe. Or I will kill your crewmen. Don't risk anything. Find him a new planet. Okay? Don't risk anything. Find him a new planet and show goodwill by sending food and resources. Threaten him. Release my crew members and die. Or optional. Ask Vernon why he thinks Voyager is responsible for the fate of the planet. 95% chance. We're going to go ahead and ask why. We want to know, even though I've seen this episode, so we know why. But we still want to see the game. Why do you hold us responsible for the fate of your planet? We only just arrived. Success. Your people sent the probe, didn't they? The Friendship 1, as you called it. Prelude to your conquest. Our ancestors sent the probe 300 years ago as a message of peace to make contact with other species. It carried no hostile intent. Peace. It brought us obliviation. It was your technology, your gift of antimatter that destroyed our world. Try to get more information out of him. Yeah, we'll try that again. Good chance to succeed. Friendship 1. Offered scientific data, potential for advancement, not destruction. We built our power grid based on your data. And they failed once the antimatter was released and destroyed everything. How are we directly responsible for your contamination failure in your power grid? Before your probe, my people never convinced of anything like antimatter, conceive anything. Offer our knowledge freely with the hope that one day we will stand on your soil and extend our hand in friendship. Remember? You offered us means of our destruction, and then waited for the obliterate ourselves. That's absurd. Why would we intentionally destroy a world we intend to conquer? Because it's far easier than invasion. I'm a survivor. I believe what I see. Today I saw your people standing in our irradiated soils, immune to the radiation, just as your ancestors promised. If you were in the position, what would you believe? Don't risk anything forward. Find a new planet. Okay. Don't risk anything. Find him a new planet and show goodwill by sending food and resources. Try to convince Vernon that Voyager's crew is innocent of what we accuse him of. Let's try this, because that's still a pretty good chance to succeed. The probe you speak of was sent 3 centuries ago by our ancestors. We are Starfleet explorers from a different era. The crew is trying to help, not invade. Do what I ask and we'll find a way to resolve this peacefully. Until then, your crew remains with us. We cut the connection, Captain. He isn't bluffing, Captain. He strikes me as a man who would kill just to prove a point. I want every scanner and sensor looking for a suitable planet. Okay, so what we gotta do? Find a planet for Vern's people. Scan Class L planet, Class O, Class M. Sector. Do we have planets? So where am I supposed to see planets at the scan? Class L planet. Class O, Class M. Hey Sven, welcome in, welcome in. Go back here and see if there's anything. Class D, nope. D, Y. Warp sphere. Class L, we've already scanned. G, no for an O and an M. Getting ready to head out for Pokemon Go. That's cool. Hopefully you catch a shiny or two while you're out. Good luck. Okay, so no planets in that sector. Let's see. Okay, this one I scanned already, so let's go to the next one. Oh, that's in a nebula. Nope. Class D, Class Y. Already scanned an L, P, D, J. That's a space station. I never played this. This is actually pretty fun. I would say we're 90% through the game. I've got one last sector to explore after this. And we end up beating it, so yeah, we're pretty far into it now. And Class P, D. There's why would it not let me scan some of these? Okay, so now I gotta find a Class M planet. There's got to be one here somewhere. Class D, D, Y, L, sphere. J, warp sphere, Class E. Okay, so definitely none there. I've got to be overlooking it somewhere. That's where we just were. I bet it's in this nebula somewhere. There we go. Okay. Got it. Okay, Friendship 1. The last scan, Class M planet appears to be habitable, Captain, at least in theory. But in practice, planets spore is a biological threat. Secretes toxic spores and bacteria that would prove fatal, burns people in their weakened state. Is this our only bargaining chip? Captain, I hope you don't mind, but I've been doing some independent research on that planet's data. Oh, teacher's pet? Go on, Ensign. A two-part solution could work. First, a potential biofilter system in the form of mass to neutralize the indigenous spores and bacteria and protect individuals. Second, we could deploy localized force fields to create an habitable safe zone, creating protective communities. This plan sounds like it addresses symptoms, not the cause. It's not a permanent solution. Their immune systems will eventually adapt to the habitats, Captain. It's a slow process, but within a few generations, they should thrive. I agree with your theory, Ensign, but Verner's patience is thin. We don't have any other alternatives. We do. You sound confident. Confidence is irrelevant. What if we could use our torpedoes? Sounds reasonable. We just blow up Vernon and the hostages. The antimatter radiation in the atmosphere. If we could annihilate it, the people would be able to stay and restore their planet rather than be forced to leave. A modified photon burst could be designated to annihilate the radiation and require a sub number of modified torpedoes, but it would render the atmosphere safe. Orbital bombardment isn't standard diplomatic procedure. Are you certain it will work? I am confident it will work as long as our torpedo launch bay is efficient enough. So either mass migration or a Hail Mary attempt. Given Vern's predictions, I'd say odds are against us. He should decide. Okay, let's go ahead and return to his planet. See what they say. Speak, have you found us a new planet? Yes, the planet we located can sustain you, but its atmosphere contains a toxic biological agency. However, we could engineer countermeasures for your people's protection. Our agreement was not a planet where we'd be at the mercy of your Earth technology. That's why we have a second solution, a permanent solution. We can modify our photon torpedoes to neutralize the atmospheric radiation with a precision burst. And I can neutralize your crew with a precision burst. All your Federation flares, Starfleet SAS, and that's all you have to come up with. Okay, so we got Catherine Janeway. Diplomatic error would have given us a 100% chance there. Okay, so maybe it did. Maybe it would have been good taking that a little while ago. Okay, so we have 95% chance convincing that the planet relocation is appropriate. Countermeasure is the best solution. Convince Vern the photon torpedo plan is the best solution. Okay, so we're gonna go. We don't want to send them to a different planet where they gotta. We're gonna keep them on their same planet. We're gonna try to convince him that we can fix his planet. Not an active war, but a tool for reclamation. We can use a single decisive action to eradicate the radiation so your people can come home back free. Yes. Very well. But I'm warning you, any foul play and your crewmen are dead. Craft photon torpedoes in the workshop. Okay, let's go to our ship. Workshop. Photon torpedoes. Okay, I need a hero who can do this a lot faster. 88% crafting time. Is that the best one? No, she can do it a lot faster. Okay, welcome to the workshop. There we go. Now that should be 5 cycles. We can get them made. Okay. So I need 15 of them. Wow. What are the systems? I guess we can fly around and get resources till then. What do we need? I don't need anything really. Just fly to the planet and see if we get any interactions. Crafted 5 of them. Disruptor, crate control. Very good. Nice, nice. Anything else we need to build? I don't think so. Nothing there. Check out the board cube. Nebula, yeah. What is this for? Fuel? We're still good on fuel. We're okay for now. Gas giant. Okay, I think we're still good for that. kind of make our way back around. Send the mining team. Bandit space station. Okay. Are we still making these in the workshop? Hopefully. No, you stopped. Why did you stop? Okay, so what we're gonna do is just pass time. Thank you. Build some more. Sensor array level 3 is done. Good job. Well, what does that do? What else? We don't have to worry about that. Well, no. Power is not a problem. All crew quarters and officer quarters gain a bonus +1 morale full cycle. What's this do? Reduce energy cost for all quarters by 1. Okay, so we don't have any issue with that stuff. Let's go back to crew. Don't need that. That won't get done in time if we do need it. What is this? Increase morale bonus for replicator rations. Not worried about that. Basic shielding. What does this give us here? What is this? Disables all enemy systems. Not worried about that. Resources for points of interest +8%. Waste production time by 25. Okay, so really, it just comes down to can't do that without the trade. Hydrogen, reduce shuttle construction. Well. Greenwood now provides back to board, see if there's anything. Use treatment time with patients. Produces 1 export. I don't want to produce board. Really, do tractor beam. That could be useful for some, I guess. And you're still making those, correct? Yep. Go back to our system screen. Craft, modified photon torpedoes, and workshop. We just did that, didn't we? You know. Captain, some crew got into a heated discussion over current situations, which ultimately resulted in a fight breaking out. Tensions are high. It was undisturbed. 35 crew members got injured. Ooh, that's not good. We're still okay. We have to reach our destination. Orders. Let's continue. Well then, let's bombard this planet. Never thought I'd hear a Starfleet captain say those words. Consider it as scratched off my own bucket list. Janeway to Vern, our preparations are complex. For the sake of my people and your crewmen, this plan better work. Stand by, Vern. Torpedoes armed and ready, Captain. Okay. Here we go. Fire the sequence. Success. Torpedo sequence being fired, Captain. Well, radiation is dispensing at accelerated rates. Dissipating. Mr. Vern, can you hear me? For a moment I thought I wouldn't hear anything ever again. Look at the sky, Vern. This can't be. I never thought we'd see blue skies again. Your crewmen are free to leave. Way team is back on board safe and sound, Captain. Thank you, Ensign. Well, Mr. Vern, are your people prepared for a new beginning? We'll see what can be done with this piles of ash. Relaxing and delight making amends. Well, I don't have that. Offer trade, pleasure, make amends. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We've got an offer off the wrong foot this round. I'd like to offer you this food technology. Could prove invaluable for new stamps and food sources for your planet. Consider it a present in the spirit of peace and wisdom. Thank you, but not mistake this acceptance for false. There's only one more thing. Certain members of my people, and the less clever I find, who wish to give Earth a second chance. I do not comprehend it, but they insist. Would you allow them board your vessel? Oh, I don't want the extra crewmen. I don't need them. I guess we'll take them. Oh, I welcome them. Should they return to you one day, they will have many stories to tell. Should they return, yes. Well then, we wish you good fortune in the past. Farewell, Mr. Friendship. One may be lost, but our legacy is not. We're carrying back a story, warning that Starfleet must never forget. Helm, return to our course. Okay, so that went like that. We still have sick crew. How's our fuel? We need fuel. Let's grab some fuel, then we'll answer the next one. Where does that put us? We still could use a little bit more. Let's go ahead and top off. Like I said, we've done pretty much everything in this sector. We're just kind of filling in the last little bits. There we go, and we're completely topped off on fuel. Let's go ahead and see what the Good Shepherd is. Captain, I have completed my weekly efficiency analysis. Most of the crew satisfy Starfleet norms, however, some do not. Usual spec sets, huh? 3 ensigns, Captain. Belmont, Covered, and Duffy. Or, as Mr. Paris calls them, the 3 Stooges. I remember this. She goes on her away mission with them, I believe. 20th century gag comedy at this one. Let's see the reports. Alright, oh dear. Very results are the work has been discarded my way or the highway type. Typically, that's one of the medical complaints, so Senior analysis consistently falls below minimum proficiency. Tuvok, you've painted quite a picture here. Proposed solution, just eject them. Airlock? If we were in the Alpha Quadrant, they have been reassigned long ago. The only place I can reassign them to is an empty broom closet. Precisely. Terminate their activities. Crew status is the most logical course. Their tasks are menial, their influence weak. I'd rather not have a rely on any of them. No, we're gonna disagree. They can be good. There's more than numbers. Is it adding up? An equation is not adding up, it is flawed. You could try to change the appearance of these numbers. Display no wish to change, Captain. They haven't displayed a wish to change because they've stopped believing in themselves. We need to reunite their beliefs. Self-belief is not a measure. Get resources to reunite it. Given their distrust, this illogical asset allocation. No, we're not removing them. We're going to work with them. Detachment will often assets provide to be a liability, understanding the complexity of a living crew. They are not simply assets, they're valuable to our empathy is not required component for operational efficiency. Perhaps it should be, Mr. Tuvok. Singapore has also stated that the three have never been on an away mission. Number of volunteers who cannot pass the proficiency requirements and always pretends to be sick. Infrared nebula just within range. Be taking a shuttle with Vincent. Team building exercise. Curious. The exact scenario I wish to avoid. Now entrap me. Your taste for irony quite human, Captain. Let me surprise you. In what way? I would have expected you yourself to try and lead this wayward chicken's home. We're here to tell of a good shepherd. If one sheep strayed into the wilderness, the shepherd left the flock. I went after it. It will be this shepherd, Tuvok, exactly because of your customers. They are not chickens, but sheep. It's been alright, time to catch some empty carpet. Oh, you guys have fun out there. Good luck. The unfaithful Mr. Tuvok. No, it's good for the case. Don't worry, Lieutenant. I'm sure your patience will only tested in an absurd breaking point. Okay, so wait until Lieutenant Tuvok has assembled instances of third coordinate for the shuttle mission. We can do that. Go here. Yeah, we're in an nebula. I don't really need it. Go here. Fuel we don't need at the moment. We'll fly over here. And we're still good for fuel. One more, so we got track beam level 3. Good deal. Let's go ahead and do the board. Let me go ahead and get them rooms. Why not? Give me fuel generator, board maturing chamber. No. Regenerate alcove, cutting, shield matrix. Okay, so we need alcove. That'll be done in 5 cycles. And we can also upgrade the 2 we have once that gets finished. Well, let's see. Good Shepherd, here we go. Walk in 3 ensigns, walk into a ready room. Ensign Bond and Counselor stand in a ready room. Look brave. Futile efforts Tuvok unblinkingly stares. Yeah, kind of intimidating, isn't he? Not one of them has flown inside a shuttle since the academy. Well, Lieutenant, this is very rash. I've to when it's in Duffy. The doctor confirms your rash is non-existent. Your attempt to avoid duty is noted. What? I'm concerned about room numbers, Commander 1. And 2 away missions ended a fatal. Those stickers are false, Ensign. I'll make them correct. Ensign Bella, your tone is highly unprofessional. My tone? It's far above my sister. Lieutenant, I need to see the doctor. In this nebula, Lieutenant, you thought perhaps we should reconsider the captain. The away mission was the captain's idea. I think I'm going to throw up. Are you quite finished with your objections and tendencies? I will take the helm. Operations, responsible for communications, and Belmont, you'll oversee the engine. Any questions? We'll be back. Don't even know if we'll return. Enough. Be in the shuttle bay in 1 hour. 2 bucks to Captain Janeway. Moving up already? I request an additional senior officer. Granted, for a moment I thought you were going to resign. Good luck out there. And we're certainly needed. Fly to the nebula to send Tuvok and Yanson to their teams. There we go. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Recommended traits. Wow, I could quick-witted, a pilot, hologram, a Romulan. Okay. So we need somebody who can fix stuff. As a possum? What? Why? Quick-witted would be there. And the only other one we're missing. Can't take a hologram. We've lost his thing because we still have one, so he doesn't have a mobile emitter. So I can't do a hologram. I don't have a Romulan. I can do a pilot. He does have the medical for the second one, but he's level 10 already. Maybe I should take him anyway, just in case. She brought it in the house. Yeah, tell her to get that thing out of the house. Okay. Parrish, you're with us too. So I got a pilot, quick-witted, and a Vulcan. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, that thing needs to be out of the house. The shuttle has entered a multipolar labyrinth inside the nebula. Directions and pathways shift unpredictably. The ensigns are panicking. Analyze patterns and anomalies to find the correct path. File ensign Wood's idea. Punch through the atmosphere. Now shuttle deflected ish. Try to do their what they say. Let's give them some confidence. Plan works out. There are a series of coincidental events and sheer luck. Suddenly the nebula is filled with uproar, but cries for help as it seems to come from nowhere. Telephonics are intense as proof that we maintain mental discipline to proceed. If Ensign Duffy could stop hyperventilating. Okay, so yeah, we don't have the hologram option, so that kicks that one out. Convince Ensign Duffy to lead the breathing exercises. Lock out everything else. Meditate, of course. Looks like our best option right there. There we go. So we're using the ensign's ideals to kind of press forward on this. There we go. Good deal. Breathing exercise distracts him and the other ensigns long enough for Tuvok to focus on submarine forces. He's able to decipher private messages to someone or something. The core of the nebula is calling for help. Follow cries. Shuttle enters the plasma barrier, shielding the nebula's core. We need to navigate the shuttle through the plasma barrier. Analyze the fluctuating pattern, calculate the trajectory. Follow ensign's ideal. We can do the ensign. and which we've been doing so far. So let's go ahead and just keep that going. Keep getting their self-confidence up. Hey, pre-retirement days, welcome in, welcome in. Ensign, remember the technical manual about a phase energy field, suggesting adjusting the deflector disk to emit a counter frequency, creating a temporal gap in the barrier. Suddenly, the joke goes through the shuttle and it moves on its own. It has been caught in a gravity well that is pulling the shuttle towards the collapsing star. Okay, here we go. If we don't break free, we're going to die. Use maneuvering thrusters for series with quick witted, create a pulsing field to counteract the gravity pull found of his ideal. Tractor energy strings of gravity wells to slingshot the shuttle out. Okay, so we're gonna do what the ensigns say, because we got them out. We want them to gain experience. Okay, he went last time, so I want him to rest. Go. Good deal. It's enough for you to flash of insight. Suggest track B. Grab onto the gravity well itself and use it to slingshot the shuttle. The shuttle reaches the core of the nebula, which is filled with flying worm-like creatures that seem to be dissipating themselves against the plasma barrier. Must have telepathic creatures that correct help we need to contact, but be careful not to hurt them with the shuttle. We can use the Vulcan, use telepathic ability to calm the creatures. We'll follow the ensign, which we've been doing so far. We're following the ensign's ideals, trying to get them self-confidence. Shuttles. That's what we're going to do again. Critical success. There we go. Works, but not as intended. The creatures follow the light like moths, becoming more relaxed. As a result, two rat communicate with them, deciphering their piece of help. Trapped for a century and can't find a way out. The team promises to free them, but must return to Voyager first. Special energy fluctuations are intensifying. Need to get out of here. Okay, so we got combined crew's effort using knowledge gained of the nebula's anomaly. All instant bonus idea to perform a series of micro jumps by bypassing. So that's a chance to fail. He can do it, but that really gets him for Tango. This is the last mission though. So we're gonna get them both because I want another crit. There we go. Got another crit. Good job. Instant Bella realizes the increasing danger of shorter suggestion. The shuttle warps drive to make a series of short calculated micro jumps to bypass the most dangerous areas to safely navigate out of the nebula, then safely return to Voyager. Go. Okay, so we got Kim level 10, we got Paris at level 10, and Tuvok is so close, almost being level 10. Very good, very good. Your away team has returned, Captain. We actually made it back in one piece. I'm still shaking. We're living statistic anomaly. Oh, I knew it. The nebula was just crawling with pathogens. I'll be in sick bay if you need me. Relax, you two. Wasn't worried for a second. The mission would have been a lot smoother if you'd been alone at the helm. Well, well, well. Looks like the Good Shepherd managed to bring his flock back without losing a single lamb. For his composure. High praise, Lieutenant. Tuvok, it appears your team building involved with something rather more complex. Telepathic entities in the nebula. What are their intentions? They claim they've been isolated for hundreds of years in the nebula's core due to the plasma barrier and distortion. Our vessel is the first site of life they've registered, so they want to escape. Presumably our help. Can we trust them, or is this opening a Pandora's box? Detected no malice intent in the entities, however the wider implications of the release of the quadrant remains an unknown variable. Brainstorm ideas how to free the alien creatures. Don't risk it. The alien creatures remain in prison. More brainstorm. Assuming we commit to this, what are our options of liberating the entities? 3 primary methods exist for breaching the plasma barrier. Focus phaser beam, calculated photon torpedo, or sustained emission from Voyager's deflector. Despite these options, error could result in harm to entities based on 40% chance of success. However, I would find it beneficial to assess the instance option before proceeding. Incidentally, a problem solving critical and averting the collision with collapsing star, ensign respectfully operates theoretical knowledge to instrument breach of a plasma barrier, ensign Beaumont exhibit remarkable conclusion of our strategy during our ingress from the nebula. Your smell suggests, Captain, I am unable to identify the humorous component of the current situation. Dare I say it, Lieutenant, have our inefficient ensigns found a soft spot in your heart. Your presence revealed unforeseen logical consider all potential solutions and possible resources. Well then, let's get approved sources have their say. So let's ask them. What is your input on the current plan? First off, thank you, Lieutenant. It's nice to have my theories put in practice. This medical choice is unpredictable, even with the reflector clearing a path. Navigating through them will be tricky. A shuttle is one thing, but a whole Intrepid class starship. We use a series of micro-warp short precision jumps that give us the agility of a shuttle. We'd increase the success rate dramatically, allowing us to get to the creatures without incident. The main engineer micro jumps spin. Use the microcylinder drive. Which is ideal. It's 100%. So main engineering, you modify director matrix for micro jumps. Use main engineering for micro jumps. Just instant suggested. Micro slipstream drive. Okay, so I've got multiple ways to do this. Use the micro slipstream drive and conquer. If we use a series of micro jumps, okay, we're going to use this. Good thinking, and we still use micro slipstream drive, precise logic, surgical accuracy. What is your input in the current plan? Sir, you want my opinion? Well, I can inevitably create a restriction in the barrier. If we do it again, the creatures pour out like a giant. If we modified the deflector, we could create a controlled opening instead of a narrow exit where we would leave in coordinates control. Use the main deflector, create a forward opening just as suggested. We're gonna do what they said. I might have messed up not picking. It's definitely okay. What is your Lieutenant? Feeling tingling around these nature of information. We can compromise logical reasoning. Incident. Alright, well, do we have ensured the creatures follow us once they're out? What to stop them from scattering and getting lost or even being killed in the energy surge? My thoughts is we use the tractor beam to create a gentle pull, kind of funnel. Use the tractor beam to guide the creatures just as suggested. We'll do that. Good thinking, Ensign. Put it in motion, see what happens. Alright, I believe we have a plan. Let's get work freeing these creatures from the nebula. What are we studying at the moment? Regenerative alcove, okay. 13 left, okay, there's no way that'll be done by time. 2 cycles, that'll be done. Let's go ahead and do that thing first. How do I still have 49 crew without rooms? We got 49 Borg without rooms. Okay, we've got way too many Borg on the ship then. Go back into our system and let's see. Let's go ahead and do this. Glittering trap. Voyager towards the nebula, peaceful and instant spectre of light, color, and beautiful. Continue. Heading to the nebula now, Captain. Detected energy spikes on all fronts. Just look. Like I said, Captain, we're a massive target for those energy surges. Time to put my ideal into action. Form micro jumps to evade. Using main engineering. 90%. Before micro jumps, the rate energy surge using modified track. Rangers is 80%. We do 90% there. We do 95 if I let Tom do it. See, I knew that mind piloting thing. I should have. But it's okay. So I think we let. Let Tom do it. Mr. Parrish, your time to shine. Get us through one piece. That's an order. With pleasure, Captain. Born to do. Ooh, what a trip. Captain, the plasma barrier is in visible range. We need to choose a tactical smart spot in the barrier to create an opening. Coordinate Delta 9, Grid 4, Sector 7 seems less affected by the energy. Okay, so that's a pretty good chance. Navigation reflector. Use main deflector to create a controlled opening. The main deflector to breach the barrier, so still going with the first one. Only a 70. Don't want to do torpedoes. We can just ram the barrier. No. Create a controlled opening. There we go. Alright, Ensign, let's get your plan. Initiating potential sequence, matching the barrier frequency. Compensate. Barrier frequency match through controlled opening. I did it. I really did it. Creatures are aware of it. Thought are flooding my mind, Captain. Tell them we're getting out of here. Creatures start passing through the opening, nice and slow. Time to activate our herding strategy. Guide them out of here. Use track beam to gently pull the creatures out of the nebula. Try to track beam and drag them. I don't want to drag, so we're going to do that one. Target them with track beam, Ensign, pull them in. It's working, Captain. All of them are heading for freedom. Good, then let's get out of here. We're clear of the nebula, Captain, together with thousands of our little friends. Look at them go, happily swirling around. Crystalline particles, they're shedding, hopefully nothing pollen-like. I'm allergic. Those entities are expressing profound appreciation and seeing those are deliberate gestures. Gift. Incredible, my scans are off the charts. These particles are subspace active. It could be incredibly for increasing our warp efficiency. Mega power unlocked. Now that's a proper good mega power unlocked in the engineering tech tree. Okay, so we're going to check that out. Now, peace has returned. T-Rock, your assignment. I know you found my team building method unconventional, but I'm interested in your findings. As I indicated prior, the unique circumstances of the away mission revealed an unexpected potential. Furthermore, its potential directly enhance the tactical planning for our rescue mission, and ultimately accumulating a successful extraction directly aiding in our efforts. That is my assessment. While your team-building methods were illogical, Captain, I cannot deny they had purpose. The instance received involvement would be occurring in the nebula. I take it we don't have to eject the instance from the airlock. No, my assessment of them was flawed. I failed to consider the need for guidance for the shepherd in this. I realize. See, when not a strictly logical component is proven to be essential for the leader. You have been my shepherd on this, Captain. Thank you. You're welcome, T-Rock. Your sewing won't go. Miss the opportunity to say a few words of your flock. Janeway, I wanted to say something to the three of you. 3 instants stand before T-Rock, and Janeway once more. The mission changed them. Their energy is dread, and peace and quiet confidence. They've been tested, and their posture says all. Very good. Actually, feel quite positive. Or is the doctor's sedative speaking? Assessment performance report was incomplete. The assessment abilities were judged prematurely. Assessment of good leader acts with the assessment abilities were judged prematurely. Incident meant that I assume that your abilities prematurely logical to judge Their intervention for you have been tested under the conditions. The lesson: performance under pressure is more significant than a report. Mission provides valuable data. A leader must provide guidance, not just observation. Encouraging courage, not escape my notice. Experience taught. Important to the leader, the guidance rather than merely observation. Plus 200. Encourage them to master their shortcomings. We are a team. Expect to mark improvement in your next. You know you have data on shortcomings, your responsibility to overcome them, master your fear, and sharpen your integrity. Plus another. I'm blushing with her. Thank you. I've learned trust in my own integrity and honesty. If used again, plus 5 morale. Hey, Lieutenant Tuvok, you're not as menacing as everyone says you are. I will make sure to remember that, Ensign. Still can't believe we're part of this. Wait, I'm not feeling sick. Maybe I should check the doctor. This could be a new illness. It's clear that we are stronger as a unit. Truth, I failed to apprehend before. I think our work is done here, Tuvok. Helm, turn the rest to our course. Yay, that mission's good. Got that done. And what are we at? Fuel. Ooh, we need this. And let's do that. There we go. Okay, everything else. Now low food. Let's switch to, I guess, ration, or not rations, but switch to that, just so I can get some food built up. And we got one last sector to go to. Okay, here we go. Is there food here? There is food here. Okay. So let's start. Let's hit some random planets, see if we got anything going on here. And we'll just look into get supplies. And I'll supply it up before we head to Captain checked traces of metals on the planet Silvers of an old structure nearby. The case suggests it was abandoned for quite some time. We should salvage the structure. How full are we? Oh, we're almost completely full. I'll do nothing for now. Go grab the food. Regeneration alcove complete. Okay. What was it? Engineering tree had the Omega. Right. Where did they put it at? What's it? Increase warp flight speed between solar systems by plus 10. Might as well. And we need to upgrade these. Okay, so all those rooms are going to upgrade. That should give us, what, 30 more? So that should drop that quite a bit. And food, we can use quite a bit. Oh, that wasn't good. That wasn't good. That's what I get for taking a risky chance. Grab the fuel. There we go. Grab this fuel, then we'll hit the food. Grab the food. Okay, good deal. These have all been upgraded. Captain, protecting the growing sense of blessings from the crew. Desired to move forward, cut light speed, cut more light years off the journey. That's fine. So we got some that are injured. Not great, but do I have any spots left? I do. So let me go ahead. And build another board thing there for them, and that'll house them all. Food. There we go. And let's go back in the ship. Convert back to our normal food rations. And let's see what this is down here. Generate alcove enter. Here and upgrade. We're still under the power limit, so we're still doing good. Once that upgrades, we'll have all. Seems that a Borg probe has been stranded in the debris field. Scans indicate that Borg are aboard, but it seems they have been disconnected from the collective, are now confused and aggressive. Transport them to our regeneration alcove level 1 when they can fully regenerate and calm down. Just when I thought I had enough space for them. The next board join the crew. I don't want them to join the crew. Oh well, I guess they're joining the crew. I do want my science and everything to get built up. So we're just going to fly around collecting resources until the all gets built up. There we go. So that should. After a good number of the crew have formally asked about shore leave. Not now. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so now I need a spot for. We don't have any more spots to it. Got 2 there. So I could get rid of this and build one here. But is 9 crew really gonna hurt me that bad? I don't think so. I think we're good as we are. You guys gotta stop getting so injured. Okay, so Mega Power's done. Didn't we have... Get a bigger hydroponics, that way I won't have to worry about food. Battle stations. Oh yeah, we're still way over them. Overcharged weapons. Anti-Borg. There we go. Telepathic attack. Forces them temporary fire. Different ships or ceasefire together.
What are your orders, Captain?
Offensive.
Moving to attack the aft,
Take out
Captain.
their weapons.
Ability ready, Captain. 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 Moving to attack the aft, Captain. An enemy is surrendered, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Oh, what am I missing? What are we doing? I was also going to eat tacos. Might actually be saying yes. Oh, tacos. Tacos sound good. And we got stuff from it. Good, good, good. Is this the last system? Yeah. Basically, we can just fly around gathering stuff. We're not even using any of this, are we? We might as well go pick it up. Battle stations again.
What are your orders, Captain? Moving to attack the aft, Captain.
Engines.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. An enemy is fled, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Here we go. Not too bad. Not too bad. That's full. That's full. Backup batteries are full. Basically, I'm just killing time till we get some research done, really. Minus 10, we're still at plus 21, that's fine. Don't want to be taking the risk. There we go. We're ready to leave the system anyway, so why not grab the fuel? Morale dropped, but we'll gain it back. That's fine. We're okay. Let's collect some more fuel. There we go. We got fuel here. Almost done. Let's go ahead and just pass time. Fighter Bay 3 is done. Good job. Okay, it can only go to level 2 on this. Okay. What is inside? What's that do? Restring time patience. I think we're okay on combat. I think we pretty much disables enemies that I'm not worried about. Increase shield recharge rate from 10 to 20. That might be okay, but I think we're still okay. Lowers energy upkeep, high fire phase, large high fire phase by 25%. What do we got? We can give the crew. Increase morale bonus by +3. Reduce holodeck. That'll give us another +10. We're still huge. All crew quarters and hurricane bonus plus morale. We don't need the morale really. Using across all quarters. We don't use emergency crew quarters. We don't need the ally. Okay, so we're looking at engineering. What do we got? Shuttle Bay 3. Let's do the diplomatic gear. Oh, we can't get that until we do that. So that would be 36 cycles. Ooh, we might put that off. Let's do this. Only 18. Large hydroponics. Upgrade that. I think we're pretty good on everything. Laser control. Shield matrix. Okay, so yeah, we're really doing awesome on everything we need. So grab that, grab the fuel, then I guess we're going. We got a trade offer right here. What do you want? Nope. Dismiss. Really, I could cut that off. I really don't need it. How many crew we're at? We're at 257 crew. I've only got 9 board that don't have a room. We've got 2 spaces there. I think we're ready to jump to the next sector. Let me grab this. Grab the fuel here. Now let me see. Do we have 2 shuttles in Shuttle Bay? We don't. Build a shuttle. I need a hero there. Minus 45, minus 44. Why are you not in a room? Okay, let's give you. Yeah, that should be done real soon. The hero there. Large hydroponics. Oh, I took the hero off of here. Okay, we need a hero back in here. She's in the workshop. I think we're gonna pull her out of the workshop. Yeah. Put you back there. Put somebody in here, because not really worried. Oh, it's taken for the moment. It's all good. Okay. We're ready to move on. Let's see. Fuel. We're completely good on everything. Go to the next sector.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tuvok. A sensor sweep of this sector has detected a possible wormhole. Further analysis pinpointed its location within a nearby nebula. The crew exhibits heightened anticipation and hope, despite the current absence of empirical data confirming its classification as a wormhole or its terminal coordinates. While in earlier years, I would have categorized such a reaction as illogical, I now understand the presence of hope, even if not strictly logical, is a natural emotional response. During the senior staff briefing, the captain posed the question, what if this truly is a wormhole leading to the Alpha Quadrant? My initial assessment categorizes what-if scenarios as inefficient, hypothetical exercises. However, Captain encouraged further contemplation. Professionally, my primary directive would be the submission of a complete, coherent data protocol to Starfleet Command, alongside aiding Captain Janeway in advocating for the former Maquis and Borg crew members during their Federation review. Personally, the reestablishment of my roles as husband and father after 7 years of separation would necessitate a rational and patient approach to reintegration. Should our journey now conclude, I would not categorize it as time ill spent. My personal development, both intellectual and experiential, has been considerable, and my analysis indicates I appear to have lost my train of thought. A momentary lapse. I must address this anomaly. The captain has ordered a course to investigate the nebula.
Okay, so what's going on? Tuvok's having issues. Paris.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tom Paris. A sensor sweep just detected a possible wormhole in a nearby nebula. Yeah, you heard that right. A potential ticket home. The crew is practically bubbling over it, though our esteemed chief of security, the old stickler, is of course muttering about absence of empirical data and no terminal coordinates, but even he's got a flicker of hope. What if this truly
yeah,
is
they
a
used
wormhole
the actors
Alpha
for Tom
Quadrant?
Paris and Tuvok in this.
After
So they
7
did get
years
their
on this
voices.
roller coaster, I started making peace with the idea that this whole journey would take a few more decades. And if all this really ended tomorrow, well, first item on the agenda, my parole review. I would need to remind the captain to put in a good word for me. She promised. But seriously, I think it would be the inevitable showdown with my old man. I'd even be happy to see him. I actually have hope. Real hope that we can finally turn things around. I mean, how many Starfleet admirals can boast a son who's a tragically lost ace pilot hero and future best-selling holo novel author? After that, I'm thinking of officially rejoining Starfleet. My vision? Starfleet star pilot, testing the newest models, breaking the Warp 10 barrier. I mean, what could possibly go wrong, right? It's not like I'd turn into a lizard or something. Then, a proper victory tour. Tell all the cadets
In one of the
about
episodes, him and Janeway turn into lizards.
our adventure in the Delta Quadrant. Sign some autographs and a mandatory stop at Shea Sandry, maybe with a Delaney sister. It's been quite a ride to get to this point. And honestly, without a shred of irony, it's been the best thing ever happened. I sometimes wonder about the version of Tom Paris that would exist if I'd said no to Captain Janeway back then. Probably just a loser and a drunk. Probably. Anyway, we're on course to investigate the nebula. Wish us luck.
Okay, this is the final sector, I do believe. I'm pretty sure. Home 6 settles deeper. Okay, so we're at minus 20 per cycle, which we should still be way above that. Yeah, it says we're still like plus 28. Inspect the nebula. Okay, so start scanning planets. Okay, and I think the only thing that I could use is maybe a little bit of food. Let's go ahead and fly over here to the food. Which it just upgraded my food too, so we just made some. Do this option. There we go. Feels good. Let's see what we got in the sector. And are we going to be able to scan all these? We can't scan them. That's right. We got the science to do it, whatever it was. Go ahead and look at all these real fast. Just kind of scan them all. This will save me from having to do it every time we move to a different one. Just get them done, get them out of the way. What is that? We checked the settlement on a class M planet which appears to be Borg. Okay. I don't want any more Borg crew, so we're not doing that. We've already got like, what, 50? 60? No. Almost 70, I think, on the ship. Okay. Good food, good there, that's good. Everything looks good, so let's go ahead and jump into the mission. After we reached our destination, new shuttle's ready, okay. Good. Let's continue. Captain, our scans of the nebula indicated due to unnatural interference, your instructions. Dreadnought AI we didn't get. We do have that technology, which gives us 100%. And I still don't know why it doesn't give us the cloaking device. We've got it in the science tree, but I guess we actually need a physical device or something. I don't know. But that's fine. Let's see if anyone's out there. Multiple Borg vessels are now visible on our sensors. We have to take a risk. One could be only take it home, take us in. So we're just gonna fly into the huge, massive collection of Borg. 3 Borg cubes detected along the nebula's edge. Just in course. I'm picking up 2 Borg probes heading straight for us, Captain. We are Borg. You will be assimilated. Resistance is futile. Battle stations. You know, what did you expect was going to happen? You're just flying straight into the Borg.
What are your orders, Captain?
Attack and take out.
Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. The enemy shields destroyed, Captain. An enemy is fled, Captain.
Imagine that.
Ability ready,
We're gonna
Captain.
take out their engine this time.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Maybe I should just always target their engines, that way they can't get away. Captain, I recommend immediate retreat. The other Borg vessels have likely detected. Captain, massive energy surge, closing fast. Brace for impact. We are being forced out of the nebula. Well, that was a surprise route to nowhere. No damage to the hull at least. We're outside the nebula, exactly where we started. Let's head back to the nebula. We won't give up that easy. Take us back in. Alright, Captain, taking us in. Another spike. Shockwave incoming. All -10. Back. Sync with 1, Captain. This shockwave did a real number on the hull. Another hit. We're in serious trouble. It's a deliberate Borg effort to repel intruders. Whatever they're guarding, they worth their lives. Helm, get us out of here. Keep exploring the sector. Okay. Let's go. What do we need? Nothing really. Let's go here. Mine filing link. Good job. Let's do. I guess we'll just stay in science and just finish out. Load upkeep, hydraulic base. Get a mining laser. I'm gonna get the mining laser, just get that out. Back. There's a during the storm. Food -10 per cycle. Crew make it injured. Let's see what they have. Captain a trading post and frauds. Message advertising their wares. Should be a trade. I really don't need anything. Let's leave for now. I guess we'll take these. And we got comms coming in. What do we got? In game. Captain, I've detected a spontaneous anomaly. Close proximity to the Voyager is emitting high intense tachyon bursts, characteristics of temporal rift. The swirling anomaly appears on the view screen, bathing the bridge in mysterious cyan glow. Crew holds their breath. Temporal rift, where does it lead? It is destabilizing. I am detecting unauthorized discharge, possibly weapons fire. The signature is Klingon. Something's emerging. Admiral Janeway, recalibrate your reflector to emit an anti-tachyon pulse and seal that rift. It's usually considered polite to introduce yourself before we start giving orders. I outrank you, Captain. Now do it. Oh, now Okay, I wonder what happens if I don't do it. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and do it. Seal the rift. Rift sealed. The Klingon vessel approach seemed aggressive. Seemed as if I had a lot to explain to do with it. Welcome, Admiral. I see you still have fresh coffee. Would you like a cup? I gave it up. A lot's happened to me since I was you. I shouldn't be listening to the details of the future. Oh, the almighty temporal prime directive. Take my advice, it's less of a headache if you just ignore it. Why are you here, Admiral? I come to tell you to take Voyager back into the nebula. It's our best ticket home. It was crawling with Borg, you know that? Which is why I brought technology to get us past them. Captain, we must consider the possibility of reception. She could be a member of species 8472 or another entry in disguise. It's good to see you. Diligent remains sharp, Tuvok. The doctors will find my genetic markers are identical to yours, Captain, merely advanced in years. Have Kess confirm the Admiral's identity through telepathy. Have Tuvok confirm the Admiral's identity through mind meld, perform a medical examination. We'll just have Kess do it. No need for doctors, we got a quicker method. I can sense her thoughts, memories of Voyager, the crew, battles we faced. She is you, Captain, from another time. The Klingon warship was fired on you. Would you provoke them? Let's just say I had to borrow advice from the Klingons to make this journey, Captain. The cost they demanded was unacceptable. Voyager's home, and I'm an admiral. Why tamper with the timeline? What happened to? I should be listening to details of the future. Query further. I'm following your advice, ignoring the Temple Prime Directive. If you don't do what I'm suggesting, it's going to take you another 16 years to get the ship home, and there's going to be casualties, people you care about. Tell me who. If we're prepared, we could prevent it. Even I have drawn the line somewhere. It's best you don't carry that weight. What's inside the nebula? What's inside the nebula? Doesn't come here all the way for that reason. As I said, your ticket home, our wormhole leading straight into the Alpha Quadrant. Ask her about technology. You said you brought technology. Care to specify? Shielding and weaponry designed to counter the Borg. With a little work, you can adopt the Voyager armor, unlocking the combat tech tree. It gives you an edge against the Borg. We'll take it. 7 prepare plans for integration. Okay, so we need to craft 25 torpedoes. Okay. There we go. We got the mining laser. Okay, so now I need to go combat. Reduce the chance of rooms. Enhanced cool. Okay, so what am I looking for? Right there. Reduce the damage to hulls. 27. Wow. And let's go back to not stellar photography. Workshop. 5 torpedoes. Give me a hero so we can do it a little bit faster. There you go. Good job for you. Okay, so Get some resources.
What are your orders, Captain?
Combat. And we're taking out.
Moving to attack the aft, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Victory. Yeah, we're doing amazing. Combat ready. We're greatly superior. Board at the trading post. I can go to another sector, why not? Oh, you weren't even making them? What? There's settlements. We'll go there, but I'm not going to get any bored. Obtain a safe distance from direct contact. Take the science out of it, why not? I'll take a little bit of damage from being in the storm. Make sure they're still making them. It looks like we're still good on everything. Got one more to go to, yeah. Good deal, we got that done. How about science? Anything else in science that might be helpful that we haven't done yet? We got a lot we can do on crew. Workshop efficiency. Probably should have bought that a lot sooner. Actually, are we still making torpedoes? Or did you finish already? Did finish already. Okay. fly around for a little bit. Pick up some fuel. Might as well top off our food supply. Yeah, we didn't require much really at all. Ship. One turn remaining, so do that. Come back in here. Make me some more. And we're just gonna fly to these planets to see if they give us any events. 3 more turns, and we'll have a fight.
What are your orders, Captain?
Orders, target.
Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability, enemy shield, ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain.
No. We'll just keep
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
attacking.
Ability ready, Captain.
Got the weapons done.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Okay, it just takes us a while, but we get through to them. We actually get them. I keep firing torpedoes. That's fine, okay. Very good. Workshop proficiency. That's good. Warp field. Let's go ahead and get that just in case. Make me more torpedoes. Okay, we need to go back here. And we're going to the nebula. Should be a nice long flight. Make 5 more. Want to make sure we got enough torpedoes in this flight. We've got that. Let's go ahead and study the tier 5. Okay, caution, you're about to commit to a major story arc. The path will require your full attention for some time, and you may not be able to return to your activities. Advance when ready. Okay, what time is it? Okay, so we got a little bit of time. Let's go ahead and do it. Captain, reached our destination. Orders. Let's continue. Alright, time to give the Admiral's gifts a proper field test. Helm, take us in. Oh, there's our armor. In we go. Captain, a Borg cube is emerging from the nebula. Voyager, here we go. Let's see how it goes. The weapon systems are offline. They appear to be waiting. What's their game? We're being held, Captain Janeway. Intriguing. Returns from the future. Advanced to the rank of Admiral. Admiral, yes. Apparently, repeatedly throwing the Borg Queen does wonders for your resume. I suppose I owe you for that. Arrogance. Such as your temporal relevance, Janeway. If future technology is relevant, it will not protect you. Attempt to access our nebula again, your vessel will be eradicated. Just go to your final warning. Why is she fiercely protective? Her reasons is irrelevant. She won't be able to deliver on those threats. The nebula is the only way forward. Queen is not bluffing, Captain. The decision is too grave. It affects every single person on the ship, and I believe they should have a voice in how we proceed. Captain alone decides. Head to the nebula. Engage the cube. Captain alone decides. We'll find another way home. Crew decides together. Ask for opinions. Senior offers us the bridge. This is an important discussion to be made together. Before we make a move, I want to hear from all of you. What are your thoughts? I see the risk, Captain, but the final choice is yours, and I stand by it. The risks are significant, and the measurable approach, even if it's longer, is the most logical decision. A shortcut is strategically the most effective course of action. We've made it through worse, and we'll finish where we started. This is what we all have been hoping for, isn't it? A real chance of finally seeing Earth. We've beaten the odds before. Who says we can do it again? Earth, finally. Access to proper medical database, research facilities, perhaps a holiday in Florence. I say we go for it, Captain. If I get the crew home happy, Captain, and Earth gets a taste of my order root stew, I say go for it. To finally see Earth, your home, is a chance to bring everyone joy, Captain, that I believe is worth taking. Head into the nebula and engage. We've come too far to back down. Battle stations, let's give them a taste of 2404. Okay, my shields are good. Weapons are a little bit slow fighting, but we'll go in and see what we can do. We've got the anti-Borg. Take out the teleporter. What is shield hacking? Shield hacking hacks enemy shields for increasing the shield penetration. Key maneuvers, coordinate attack. Might be coordinated attack. What's nanoprobe? Nanoprobe requires a special computer infused with Borg nanoprobe dealing splash damage to adjusting systems highly effective against. Now let's maneuvers, shield overcharge. Warp core. Borg overdrive. What's that? Borg overdrive empowers our systems. I need to spend more. I don't need to do that. System recharge recharges other abilities, reducing their cooldown time by 9 seconds. Let's go.
What are your orders, Captain?
And let's target the
Moving to attack the
shield.
front, Captain. Ability ready, 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 Captain.
That was fast. And they surrendered. Wow. Borg cube has been neutralized with surprisingly effective. All other approaching Borg vessels are retreating. Didn't I promise as much? It appears the Queen is reassessing our current tactical superiority. We should anticipate rapid action. And let's not give them a chance. Helm, full and personal. Okay, so here we go. Into the end game. Helm, alter course to enter the aperture at coordinates 346.42. Captain. Relay that order. What the hell is this thing? A road home. It's more than that. It's a transwarp hub. One of 6 in the galaxy. It allows the collective to deploy vessels almost anywhere in the galaxy. You knew this was here and you didn't tell me about it? I'll answer all your questions once we're back in the Alpha Quadrants. The hub is a strategic weapon, Admiral. Leaving it operational means the Borg remains a dominant threat. The structure is opposed by a series of manifolds. Theoretically, if we disable enough of them, we could cripple the Borg transwarp network. Zona Break is here. Lost says hi. Hello. A waste of time. The Queen regards the manifold shields. Might destroy 1 or 2 before she adapts. Every second you hesitate gives the Borg time to analyze our advantages. Your only window into the aperture. Transwarp hub is a danger to the entire galaxy. As Starfleet, our duty is clear. We have to destroy it or come back to haunt us. Outside crying for what's the possum? No, the possum is bad. No, find something better. Even though I don't like cats, tell them to get a cat instead of a possum. For the good of the crew, don't destroy the hub and enter the. For the good of the galaxy, we've got to protect the galaxy. Now, take us out of the nebula. This hub is a threat. We have to deal with it. 16 years. 16 years of relentless battle, sacrifice, and loss. I believe the crew will endure. This crew will break. 3 years from now, 7 and 9 will sacrifice herself in an away mission. Her loss will haunt the entire crew. Tuvok will succumb to a degenerative illness that will rob him of his mind. Something easily treated back home. Chakotay will make a fatal mistake. It will cost him his life and leave the crew in shambles. Tom will grow reckless, regaining immortality, and crash a shuttle and end up a cripple. Harry's optimism and his spark. Well, he'll make it home, but the real Harry, the one we knew, will forever be lost in the Delta Quadrant. The Doctor will reach Earth, but every life he failed to save will become a mental prison, trapped in an endless loop of regret. Neelix, the weight of the Voyager will crush his spirit. The man you know now will be gone. Cass will pass peacefully, yes, but long before Voyager ever reaches Earth. You will become obsessed with reaching Earth at any cost, risking life, alienating the crew, taking chances. You'll make it home, but the victory will be empty without anybody by your side. You will regret it forever. Captain, Borg vessel approaching. They're encircling us. Did you truly believe my warning was idle, Captain? Your future technology impressive, yes, but always insignificant. We will simulate your gift, and then we will simulate you. Battle stations. Okay, we still got them. Still got them.
What are your orders, Captain? Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Don't use ability 3 until I've used 1 and 2.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. An enemy is surrendered, Captain.
Very good, very good. Now we're taking on the Borg probe.
Moving to attack the port side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Just had to make sure they die. Captain, sensors are picking up another vessel. One tactical cube, heavily armored. That configuration is the Queen's personal command vessel. Be advised, engagement will be unlikely anything we faced before. We can still reach the hub. Do you really want my future for your crew? There's more at stake. We need to neutralize this hub for good. And we'll do exactly that. Helm, disengage. Choice has consequences. I know. You can't be serious. You can't destroy your only way home. Leaving it intact condemns countless others. It's our duty, Admiral. What about your duty to this crew? 16 years of loss, remember? 16 years of loss, despair, death. Captain, board keep approaching. They're not letting us get away that easy. Red alert, everyone battle stations. Captain Janeway, it's a pleasure to see you again. Rowlick, you gave us quite a scare. What are you doing here? We have observed your presence near the transport hub. It's our assumption that you plan to use it your return to Earth. We are willing to assist you with your endeavor. Exactly, mister. We're planning to destroy it. An intriguing strategy, Captain, but I assume that you have assessed the risk of such an assault. I would propose an alternative. Instead of destruction, we could secure the hub. Come again? We have already considered seizing the hub, but concluded that it is not advisable. If Voyager assists our analysis changes. We could use the hub to liberate Borg across the galaxy. It would be a significant blow to the Queen. You, in turn, could use it to return home. There is a mutual beneficial plan. Seizing the hub. Commander, what do you think? My position is clear. The hub is a threat and must be neutralized. Whether we destroy it or occupy it, our actions must sever the greater good of the galaxy. I spare the false simply, Mr. Relic. What is your streak? Seizing the hub. Excuse me. The rebellion, to my memory, is still in its infancy. Sounds like an amateur plan. Risk the crew in such a foolhardy endeavor. Curious, 2 captains. Unexpected mess up. Just ignore her, Mr. Relic. She comes from a future where principles are apparently nothing more than pesky suggestions. So what's the plan? Our assessment has identified 3 viable approaches. First, military engagement. We would launch an overwhelming attack with our awakened fleet. The Voyager nucleus. The path is choosing a Voyager position, creating paralysis. The second is a non-violent technical solution. A targeted impulse would drain the hub's energy, rendering the drones dormant and allowing us to take control. It requires advanced scientific expertise. Third, we beat the Queen in her own game. We constructed jamming to attack the drones. Oracle node, briefly severing the Queen's connection to the translators, reroute the signal to Voyager, allowing you to assume command. This would enable you to order the Borg to enter a regeneration cycle while we take the hub. This, however, requires a high level of expertise in Borg technology. Is either of these approaches within your capability? Combat Tier 5. Science Tier 5. Science Tier Tech Research 35. Borg Tech Tier 5. Okay, so I don't have... Oh, I'm missing the Energy Disruptor Control Room. Except for his help, refuse to take over the hub or destroy it. Listen to what crew wants to take the hub, destroy hub, or go home. So yeah, we're gonna have to do this one again. Now that I know I need the Energy Disruptor Control Room, we're gonna have to get that built. or get our combat power up, which I know we're slacking on the combat power. We need 100 export. No, I don't have that. We need to get level 5. So let's go ahead and do this one. Appreciate the offer, but leaving this hub intact poses too many risks for the future. We must destroy it. Your help in covering us while we get the job done will be greatly appreciated. Understood. Your primary directive is clear. We will do what is required to cover you so you can destroy the transport hub. You have my word. I will position our fleet around the nebula. We are waiting for your signal. I always believe we're meant to something more than just getting home. This is our moment. Can't let this slip away. What are you celebrating? A one-way ticket to a very messy end, Commander? But go ahead, celebrate your moment. It won't last long. Admiral, your continued protest is undermining my authority. If you don't stop, I will have you removed. Now let's catch our breath and figure out how we're going to destroy a transport hub. Wait until all senior officers have gathered to discuss. Okay. Let's go on the ship. What did it want me to build? Combat. Oh, I didn't build a cloaking device, that's why. Energy dispersion. What do I not have for it? I guess we didn't study energy dispersion control room. Disruptor control. Let me go in science. Combat. Is it something I didn't study? Okay, science. Would be crew, so it'd be warp core, animated ejectors. Repair, cargo. Hyperspan, shuttle bay, trade, diplomat. Okay, so I guess we don't have that. Phaser control, disruptor. Shield's gonna take 20. Let's go inside the ship. And phasers. There's a level 2. Current power player, we're at 318. So we're pretty high. Level 2, level 2, level 2. Shield maker, it's level 1. Can we upgrade? Nope, we don't. I can build another shield. That'll take 4 cycles. Take 4 more cycles. Make sure we got torpedoes being made still. Close. What's that put us at now? That puts us at 334. Our shields are super good. We got any more empty spots anywhere? Phaser control. beam, regeneration alcove. Get another shield matrix, why not? Okay. What's that put us at? 349. Okay. I guess that's the best we're gonna get. Engineering tier 5. Let's do that. Take us into the system. Okay, I need fuel. Building supplies. Get some more building. Fuel. Basically, we're just trying to get stuff researched real quick while we're going.
What are your orders, Captain? Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Any ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Oh, we are losing a little bit of power every time. Let's take off sick bay. We don't need the air shuttle. There we go. Generator level 3, good job. Okay, and let's get disruptor control. Do I have? Oh no, I think I do. Go ahead and get the phasers upgraded too. Got a heater argument. Oh my God. Turn sick bay back on. Upgrade. 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 I don't have personnel upgrade right now. Upgrade. What's that put us up to? 372. We're getting closer. 4 over. What else can I shut off? The small battery. How much does that use? It only uses. Turn the other bay off. That's fine. Okay, so here we go. So we're under the power grid. I think we're okay. Got that going. We seem to be okay. Do we need any supplies in here? We can use fuel. Take the safer option. Pick up a little bit. Go. And let's go grab this. Rest of Wristboard Skid, welcome in, welcome in. There we go. Pass a few turns, get that signed. Phase control room 3. Good deal. Okay, so let's do something that helped. Increase energy storage. No, I want something that helps reduce the energy. Crew quarters. Large, no. What would that do? Reduce holodeck energy cost by 6. There. Let's go ahead and do this. Begin that. Go back out to the system, set comms and request. Go ahead and do it. Let's do the end game. See how it goes. So, how do we destroy the transwarp hub? Disabling enough manifolds would collapse it, but if the Queen's sending it to make direct assault, problematic. Sounds to me like it's time for a Hail Mary pass. A Hail Mary pass, an unconventional, high-risk, potential high-yield stratagem. One such option exists. Torpedoes, modified to detonate simultaneously within the hub's primary energy conduit, bypassing external shielding and triggering a cascading internal implosion. Seen every episode? This goes pretty much hand in hand with that. Well, not every episode, but it picked out episodes in the show, and it's going right along with them. So, yeah, definitely if you're a fan of the show, this fits right in. However, the resulting shockwave would be extends. Voyager would have approximately 10 seconds to clear the blast radius post-detonation. Captain, I believe I can offer a solution to mitigate the potential hazard of targeting my pathogen. If we infect the Queen and thereby a transport network, her control over the hub's functions would be severely compromised, meaning less potential implosion perhaps. Instead of outrunning the shockwave, what if we could ride it? Use its force to propel us through the collapsing hub and out of the other side straight to the Alpha Quadrant. There is, however, one complication. Eventually we need a carrier, someone to deliver it to the Queen via simulation, a sacrifice. We'll let the Admiral sacrifice herself. Why not? Consider it. Would someone be willing to sacrifice himself? Choices have consequences. A carrier willing to assimilate. It's the price for a chance to volunteers. I'd offer myself, but if I lost, the Admiral's entire investigation is erased. I will undertake this mission, Captain. That responsibility falls to me. I volunteer. The Queen forces on me are undeniable. I will be the carrier. But, Captain, you don't mean that you truly can in this. It's unthinkable. I was hoping none of you would step forward. This is a choice I don't want to make. Choose Tuvok, Chakotay, 7 of 9, Harry Kim, Tom Paris. I can't see what the bottom one is. Are you going to truly do that to me? What? And who is it? Chakotay, 7, Harry, Tom. This is something I'm going to have to think about. Give me just a minute while I'm thinking on this. Plus I want to see if I can find out what option 7 says. I don't know why it would cut off like that on the screen. Okay, hold on. Okay, so let's ask Tom why he didn't say anything. Lieutenant, you're not usually shy with your opinions, especially when stakes are high. Nothing to say? Well, Captain, that's all black and gray and not just a good look for me. Honestly, I really don't see myself as a Borg. Accept it as it feels. I accept your condor and decision weighs heavily on all of us. Okay, so that was choose no one for the sacrifice. I don't want to sacrifice. I can't do this. We'll go with the initial plan, just dodge the shockwave. I didn't spend years planning this, throw it all away on some idealistic, goodwill mission. This isn't strategy, it's a death sentence. I won't stand by while you condemn them just to my past. Captain, the Admiral has confined herself to her quarters and refuses to communicate. A moment's peace then. New priorities. Okay, more transport torpedoes, optimizing all defense and offensive systems, and we confront the Queen, destroy the hub, and escape the blast. Let's go. So we build torpedoes. Visitors. Sitting alone in her quarters, Admiral Janeway watches dark space from the window and knock at the door from the voice. She didn't expect her to pull from her thoughts. As the door open, finds an unexpected visitor waiting. If you're here to behest of the unofficial principal revision of me, consider your mission for yourself. When I view of morale has no place in this route here, we're not continuing to commit the crew and the life. No, Admiral. Captain Janeway has no knowledge of this. Some members of the crew felt qualified to speak with you on their own. So what's the point of all this then? Admiral, in our reality, you and the captain are still one and the same. She's a woman of integrity and principle. Forgive me for saying this, but you seem to have forgotten that. Janeway, we know, believes in a better way, a more principled way, and that is why we would follow her to the ends of the galaxy. I've known you for a long time, Admiral. You stranded your crew in this quadrant to protect my people. You risked everything in Borg space for me, and I am here because of you. You have forgotten the captain who made these choices. Please, remember the woman you were once. Back then, you gambled with my Klingon half-life to save me. I resented you for that, but at least you had the courage to make it a difficult choice. That was a captain who didn't let fear dedicate her decision. What happened to her? You were once a warrior, Admiral, but you have lost your way. A true warrior does not retreat from a test of strength. There is no honor in your cowardice. You saved me. You gambled on a handful of Borg children, a choice that was not logical, but compassionate. I'm asking you to make a better choice again, to risk, to stop the Borg, to save the children who have not yet had a chance at life. So everybody in the crew is going to go talk to him. 1. This is a simple analysis, Admiral. The hub must be destroyed. This is the only way to end the threat. Your past risk assessment would have factored in the greater good. Your current course is illogical. It is pursuit of personal, selfish goals. When our freighter was about to explode, you risked valuable time to save me. The safety of the whole sector was on the line, but you showed compassion. Now that the entire galaxy is in danger, you don't see that courage. I don't see that courage. What happened to it, Admiral? I know I have no right to question you, Admiral, but your decision, exactly what Captain Ransom would have done. You chose to survive at any cost. You taught us to choose our principles. Don't let the path become yours. This is what lesson I've learned from you. Catherine, age suits you well, but this new selflessness does not. It was a woman who defied me, the woman who risked her ship for strangers in need, not for the personal gain. That's the woman I respected, the one who lived for her principles. What happened to her? Admiral, look at us. We're all here because of you, because you took a risk, because you weren't afraid, because you were a woman with courage. We need that woman now. Captain Janeway needs you. Please help us. All of you? Please, excuse me. I need to speak with the captain now. Captain, would you join me for coffee? Admiral, I thought you gave up. I decided to revive a few of my old habits. Oh, what else? Besides coffee? I will be your sacrifice. Excuse me? This pathogen was strange. I considered it my time, but refused to do it due to the sacrifice. Passion strategy. I considered it my time, but refused it due to the sacrifice. I admit, after so many years, I've forgotten why family truly meant. I only saw the losses, but your crew, Catherine, the way they talk about you, how loyal they are, they're a family. They've showed me that I've lost. I was wrong in trying to force my broke future onto you. Let me be the sacrifice. Let my final act help preserve what you've managed to keep alive here. No one was at stake, and knowing our shared stubbornness, I won't try to stop you. Inform the doctors who can prepare the pneumotic pathogen. Collaborate pathogens for maximum efficiency. I will require a functioning Borg regulum. Its interconnection in all drones with a localized sub-collection to maintain conformity. Such a device is vulnerable, located inside the central plex of a Borg vessel and heavily shielded. Evading detection would be nearly impossible. Every step will carry the risk of alerting the Queen. And we better get resourceful, Helm. Take us to the nearest Borg cube. Okay, where are we going? Is that a Borg cube? That is a Borg cube. Here we go. Captain, reached our destination. Send the away team. Okay. So, what do we need? We need a Borg. Well, he does almost all of it himself. We need a saboteur. He doesn't help with the other skills. He helps with the phasers. We need a Vulcan. So nobody still does medical, but I think that's okay. Because I still got... He can still do that. Or or that. He can help if have to be. Okay, so that's where we're going to go with. Those three, they fill everything but the medical procedure way of it. So let's go ahead and jump in. Captain, we've created the queue. We're going to bypass our powerful shields to reach the central plexus. Modify the personal shields. We're doing that one. Not taking risks. And it's a crit. The away team sinks their tricorders with the huge defense system and slips past the shield without being noticed. Captain reached the actual packs with dormant drones. One mistake will activate them. Okay, so use Borg harmonics to disable nearby devices. He's already went, but I'm going to use them again. Okay, disable keyboard sensor nodes. And I think that's our call right there. Do that. And another crit. We are going awesome. Team disrobes Borg sensors to search with precision. Drone undisturbed. The team passes without notice. Captain, we reach the restoration chamber. Drone patrols the area, alerting it means a swarm. Capacity the drone with a Vulcan death grip. Overwhelm the drone with surprise attack. Create a sensor to lure the drone away. Do that. He's already went, so then fatigue him. But went there. Incapacitate him. Go ahead and do that. And another crit. We are just critting this whole thing out. This is awesome. Vulcan death grip, swift, precise, drone collapse suddenly, and the team presses on. Captain will reach the central plexus, but the entire area is shielded. Overload power relays from the shield matrix and find disable key shields. Chance of failure. Chance of failure. Overpower. Okay, so next we have either science. So he can do the science. T-Bot can help for the last mission. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Yeah, I didn't figure that was going to be a crit. Energy surges through the conduit, conducting a shield to collapse, and the team moves in undetected. Let's see, upgrade to the central plexus system to get there. How to extract it. Okay. Still chance of failure there. There, that's good. Let's take the power source and the central plexus system. There we go. We end on a crit. Nope. Team carefully cuts off the energy flow to the device, silently detaches, and the team beams back to Voyager. Yay! Got that. Good job. Good job. And put those two to 10. And we got one up to 7. Good job. Good job. Research and what did they say it was? I guess I should look and see. Research, pathogen, and science laboratory. Oh, in the laboratory. There we go. Get a hero on here to get it going a lot faster. There we go. Do that. Go back out here. Grab some food while we're up here, why not? There we go, and we have another battle.
What are your orders, Captain?
Fight.
Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy ability ready, Captain. Ability ready. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
There we go. That's what we like. Basically, we're just trying to kill time, right? Too much time in the sector. We're still at plus 16, that's fine. Alright, research complete. Set comms. Okay. Level 3, level 3. Upgrade. What's our power consumption? Okay, we're still right at power consumption. Okay. We'll take that. Workshop. Make me more torpedoes. Never have enough. Fuel. Do we got fuel in this sector? We don't have fuel here. Okay. So we're gonna have to move to a new one. Captain, the passenger synthesizer ready for delivery. This is where my story ends, Catherine. Yours can continue. Let's not waste time. Doctor, prepare the. Once the Queen begins to assimilate me, the passengers will spread through their network rapidly. At your open, Catherine. Don't you hesitate. I wouldn't dream of it. Good. Where's my shuttle? Janeway to shuttle bay. Prepare the admirals. Immediate departure. Priority 1. Get them home, Catherine. All of them. That's all that ever truly mattered. I will. Thank you for everything. For this chance. Okay. Prepare Voyager's defense and offensive systems to survive long enough for the pathogen to spread. Which I think we're doing that pretty good. Is that where we want to go? Okay, so that's where we want to go. What are we researching right now? Tier 5 and crew. Their ship. We got tier 5. That do all crew and office quarters gain a bonus plus 1 round. Reduce energy cost for quarters by 1. Go ahead and do that. Well, we can't do now. We're getting ready for combat. That's fine. We're still at plus.
What are your orders, Captain?
Fire.
Moving to attack the aft, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Yeah, we're massively outgunning people. What are we at? 387. Optimize range consumption. Okay, so let's go back to combat. 3 shield generators. Disruptor control room. Do I have a disruptor control room? Surely I do. Or we could even go board. Okay, so let me look in the ship. So let's upgrade the board cutting. That'll take 11. Still at +6. Ship. Ship, cutting beam, upgrade that. We put a hero. That put us over on power. No, it did not put us over. Put me a hero in here. Everybody is available, and everybody is not available. But it's okay. It is okay. What are we on power? 10 under on power. What do we got turned off? I turn that back on. Still okay. The other sick bay's turned off too. We'll find more torpedoes. Go ahead and fly back. Oh, we got food, we're good. Just freaked out. Okay, this is the final act, let's go. Captain, we'll reach our destination. Orders. Let's continue. Fleet is in position, Captain. We await your command. Plan is change slightly. We will destroy the hub, but we're of course found a way to return home as well. I'll spare you the details. Understood. Either way, you have our full support, Captain. Progress deeper into the nebula, Captain. Strange. No welcoming committee. My notice indicates that they are aware of our presence, are maintaining tactical distance. Undoubtedly a trap. As long as they have not actively engaged, we'll make our way to the hub. Be ready. Attack only on command. Remain alert. Hub in sight, Captain. Oh no. Tactical cubes guarding the hub. Weapon systems charging. Captain Janeway, return to challenge us. You brought these malfunctions with you. I was, of course, expecting you. Surprised to find me in good health? The Admiral's passage attempt was transparent as futile. She provided quite compliment once simulated. You'll pay, Queen. You will join soon, Admiral, and all of your Voyagers. Tactical Cube has engaged combat protocols, Captain. She'll take the bait. Good. Now survive until the pathogen takes effect. Battle stations. Oh, is that all I'm going against? Oh shoot, we've got this.
What are your orders, Captain?
So we need to take out
Moving
weapons.
to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, 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 Captain. Enemy shield. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Surrendered. Tactical cube surrendered to Voyager. What? What have you done to us? Must be something you assimilated. Possible. A neurologic pathogen? Captain, the hub's primary energy signature is rapidly failing. Now, if you excuse us, Your Majesty, it's time to go home. You will not escape. Collective will follow. All will be assimilated. Your world will be ours. That's going to be difficult without a transport hub. Helm, full impulse, ready torpedoes. Let's blow this damn thing in smithereens. Aye, Captain. We did it. We actually did it. We're home, finally. Can you believe it? Earth. Oh, wow. It looks even more beautiful than I remember. Huh. It's smaller than I imagined, but so vibrant. This world, it's so full of life. After all we've seen, it's incredible to be here. This vision, I remember it. A fleeting image from childhood. Can't believe we actually pulled it off. After everything, we actually did it. Logic suggests a different path. Stand here now, crews are always always new lessons to be learned. Highly satisfactory. Finally, the Alpha Quadrant. My triumphant return will undoubtedly usher in a new era of medical excellence. It's everything we fought for, isn't it? Every single challenge, every sacrifice, it all leads to this moment. We did it together. Alright, everyone. Prove you're a captain for one final moment before we begin our journey home. The crew we become. A force falls about our journey we discover. The crew we become. 7 years ago, Starfleet Marquis became one crew, forging a bond stronger than any uniform, finding family and facing every challenge together. To see all your faces safe, finally home. Culmination of every sacrifice, every bond, our family is whole. But we brought more home than just ourselves. New technology, new knowledge. Now, we should show it with all you advance the Federation. Helm, set one final course to Earth. Let Starfleet know Voyager's home. Admiral's Log, Captain Janeway. The year is 2385. 7 years have passed since Voyager's return. I find myself compelled to report a finding. The shimmering view of Earth was in sight as we entering the Delta Quadrant by dismantling the Borg's greatest weapon. Though a very impressive choice, every sacrifice remained true to who we were and we stood for, merely Starfleet's report was a whirlwind of emotion. My crew, my family reunited with their loved ones. Tears and laughter filled the air a moment. Later in the hall filled with family and friends who gave up hope and stood honored in metal shine and applause echoed around us. I too was promoted to Admiral. My future self had been right, repeatedly throwing the Borg Queen and he does wonders for future. Now, the dust settled, I reflect on what came next for my extraordinary crew. Collective to command. After our return, Starfleet initiated hard-born diversion against 7 due to her Borg past. However, seeing her undying Janeway and desire to help and learn, Starfleet quickly overcome its concern. 7 quickly became Starfleet's primary strategic against the Borg, spearheading the Anti-Borg Tactical Analysis Division, developing countermeasures, and leading drone reclamation. The brings me great joy to see so fully integrated Earth and crucial flourishing with every new experience. She is a living testament to what second chance can truly become. More than logic. Upon our return, Tuvok's degenerative illness was swiftly cured. He was soon promoted to commander and serves as my chief of staff. My steadfast confidence, the bond forged through every possible choice. Tuvok's logic remains an anchor. I sometimes wonder if he's still securely monitors caffeine intake. Captain of the Protostar. With the Marquis pardoned, Chakotay was promoted to captain, commanding the experimental USS Protostar. His mission is to fix issues from Voyager's journey, led to a technical displacement in 10 subsequent years. He eventually returned, reuniting with me as Commander Voyager A to rescue him. Our bond remains unwavering. He is a testament to resilience and key to my duties as Admiral Interesting. Ensign no more. Harry Kim's unwavering Starfleet ideals and relentless passion finally broke the mold. After a year as the university's most dedicated ensign, his unique experience propelled him through the ranks. In just 7 years, he achieved his dream, commanding his own Everett-class vessel. Watching the eager ensign I once guided now to command filled me with immense pride. Lambert made disaster. Tom, reciprocal flying skills made him Starfleet's go-to test pilot for instructor from extreme maneuvers. He regularly visits Starfleet facilities, sharing tales of our Delta Quadrant experiences. Tom clearly enjoys the attention, but be proud of the disciplined pilot he's become. And no, he never reached warp 10 or turned into a salamander again. That's awesome. So yeah, so him and Janeway both became salamanders in one of the episodes. Advocate and the artist. After our return, the Doctor became a Federation citizen, resigned to champagne holograph ride, and won. Years later, he returned to serve as Chief Medical Officer, treated as equal among the biological collective. Oh, and he discovered a talent for opera, much to the delight, occasional dismay of Starfleet Medical. Taste of home. Neelix, ever the morale officer, brought a taste of the Delta Quadrant home, opening a widely popular fusion restaurant. Beyond the culinary success, he became invaluable for listeners to all of us struggling with trauma and adjustment to Earth. Often visit his staff to great for his warmth, though I still approach his whirly root stew with caution. I'm glad he found his calling. Brief healing. On Earth, Kess immediately dedicated her spirit to healing centers, aiding those with profound physiological trauma. Her short 9-year lifespan concluded swiftly, and I will always remember her boundless curiosity and her eagerness to learn. Knowing she saw one wonder of our world still brings a gentle smile to my face. That's sad that she does only live for 9 years. Ilana's human half lectures at Starfleet Academy, teaching advanced engineering. Seeing her prepared young engineers for deep space command beyond just technical skills brings me pride. Ilana's Klingon half, fueled by fierce loyalty, now serves the Klingon Defense Force. Seeing her thrive by channeling her annual fire into a dedicated purpose, just wanted to find in her place. One became pivotal in the Federation's privateer scientific sector. Though Starfleet hesitated to integrate him at first, his unique makeup drove groundbreaking AI and interspecies communication research. He's living proof that individuals thrive, filling me with immense hope for this potential beyond Starfleet. Pelic established a profitable private enterprise in a Federation colony specializing in hazardous waste disposal. It's a testament to how even unlikely skills from the Delta Quadrant find valuable applications in new life. Fisker, leveraging his unique tactical mind as a security systems architect for Starfleet intelligence. Who would have thought that Deborah could find such a crucial role in protecting the Federation as a programming new chapter? Wilder Gilmore joined Starfleet's R&D ethical oversight, dedicated to protect misuse is her personal antimony for the Equinox strategy, seeing her chance to pass critical visions filled with proud respect. Egypt dedicates his life to helping other export, particularly young drones, guide their difficult path back to individuality. Seeing his nature, these new individuals is profound move. The hub's destruction was a blow to the collective, but a heavy blow at Relics Rebellion as well. First, we only heard from him on occasion, a small voice in the vastness of space. Now that voice has become a chorus. We hear of their success, their victories, and they hope they brought from the galaxy. A small part of me will always wonder. Endgame. Got the achievement. Welcome home, Voyager. They say the journey matters more than the destination. For Voyager, an odyssey of family and sacrifice. This was profoundly true. We honor those who gave everything for this journey. Their names may now be engraved in stone, and their legacy, an eternal flame of courage and sacrifice, those hearts and souls who return home anyways. Yet, even now, I wonder if I could turn back time, make different choices, could I have saved more of those we lost? I may never know. But standing here on a solid ground, my crew safe, I find a quiet place in where we accomplished. End log. And with that, we officially have beat Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. We have made it home. The only real casualty we really had was B'Elanna, was separated to human and Klingon. So we failed trying to get her back to her original form. So other than that, we have everybody we had. No deaths on the crew. Everybody made it safe. We destroyed the transport. The Borg have a rebellion going on. And I think we had a pretty good game playthrough. I may play again just to try a different ending to see if we can do something else. But I do appreciate you all coming and hanging out with us today. I'll catch you guys on the next episode. If you guys care to check in, we'll probably try a different ending to see if I can spice it up a little bit, if I don't destroy it or something like that. So, but thank you all for watching, and we will catch you again later. Have a great day.